Wow. That was crazy. Hello, hello, hello. It's your girl, Queen Jamila. Hey, I already got one person in here. Welcome. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up as well. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Let me share this. Hey, Julie, hit that thumbs up, guys. Let's get the positive energies going. I am so excited to be bringing you guys this Friday love reading. All right. I try to share to let people know that I'm live because a lot of times people won't know that I'm live that want to watch. Hello, guys. So, having computer problems, thanks to Mercury in retrograde. Thank you, Mercury retrograde, for I was trying to get centered, but that's too far off in there. So, if that is bothering anybody, I'm sorry because I know sometimes I can be a little OCD like that too. Like, hey, her head is not centered with that circle. So this is how I'm doing the August love readings, okay? Because normally I upload videos and my uploaded videos typically get a lot of views, but so it's cool like this. I'm gonna look at the Cancer love relationships and singles, okay? And if you this is what you have to explain to people because people will get upset, people will get all bent out of shape sometimes. And I know that my cancers, they trust me. So you guys, we like this, okay? Because I'm a cancer too. But people get bent out of shape and get upset with you about and it's like, well, these are just general readings. If it doesn't resonate with you, then it just doesn't resonate with you. Okay. You don't have to get upset and, pull fire alarms and and attack me and try to kill the messenger. Okay. And you really can't kill the messenger. Hit that subscribe button though, y'all. So if you guys feel some type of way about the reading, because to be honest with you, the readings are supposed to trigger memories. They're supposed to trigger your interests, okay? That's the whole point in putting them up. Then you can contact me at the link below, okay? All right, I think I might be done with readings for today because it's already almost 6 o'clock, but I do have openings for tomorrow. All right, if you want to get in as early as tomorrow. That fills up fast, so. All right, spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels for the Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are you seeing currently going on for the Cancer relationships and Cancer lovers? What do you see happening in the relationship right now? So this is going to be like the officiator of the reading as well. Whenever you draw out a card to give you some kind of idea about what energies are present, then that card becomes the officiator, okay? Unless I decide to throw 2 or 3 cards after that, any one of those can be. You can use up to 5. You can use up to 10 officiators in one reading. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so the Queen of Cups comes up. Isn't she lovely? Queen of Cups is saying, um, she's saying all kind of stuff. She's there to bring healing. I feel like there's some healing that's happening in the relationship that you're in. There was some trauma coming from an inside as well as an outside source in the relationship. And that's why the Queen of Cups comes up to provide healing and understanding. Okay. So you just got to breathe through it. Okay. Give me some clarity on the Queen of Cups. Why is she here? She's definitely a spirit guide for the Cancers, trying to give Cancers what they need in the relationship that you're in. Okay, so the Six of Wands comes up. So I feel like a lot of you cancers are either working on reunions at the moment, or you are setting your expectations with the person that you're dealing with. You're setting your expectations, or either the expectations are just kind of there. And I feel like the Six of Wands represents where Queen of Cups is creating. Um, First of all, she may be reuniting some of you with past life lovers or either past lovers. But she's definitely there to give guidance as far as protection, okay, within the relationship. Because, no matter what type, if you're a male or a female Cancer, you know, your significant other does have to give you a certain amount of protection that also includes loyalty and respect, because those things will just tear down at your spirit and create very negative emotions, which make no sense. Where would that be coming from? So I feel like the relationship went through some trauma to where, there was some possible, maybe betrayal that the relationship seems to be healing from. But even though there was a betrayal, you're still reuniting, because the betrayal was kind of like, I can definitely see some energies pushing from the outside of the relationship. The Sun card just fell out, and then the Tower card fell out as well as at current. So I feel like the Sun represents good energies, but then again, it also represents healing energy. The Sun is very healing. Okay, it is. So I feel like it's healing, something to do with child, brother, father, sister. Thank you. And I appreciate that so much. I am going to dance at your wedding now. I promise. I'm going to be there dancing. I always tell my kids that. I'll be like, will you do this for me? And I'll dance at your wedding. My great grandmother, Big Mama, used to say that to me all the time. She'd be like, can you go in there and get me a glass of water? I will dance at your wedding. And even though she passed away, I can still see her there dancing at my wedding. Okay. You know what? Hey, where's the lemon? And I'll dance twice at your wedding. Okay, anyway. Spirit guides, what messages do you have? What are you seeing going on for the Cancer lovers in August of 2019? What are going to be the energies present there? What's going to be happening? What advice do you want to offer? Okay, Two of Wands flipped over. All right, thank you. So a lot of you Cancers are dealing with either a twin flame. This is the twin flame card because it's fire. Oh, Lord. Well, let's see what's going on. I think I'm going to throw out 8 cards because it seems like a very complicated situation going on. All righty. Definitely looks like it's a twin flame or either a soulmate relationship. This can also be soulmate. I feel like in August, there's going to be a lot of fear surrounding the relationship. And I need for y'all to understand this because the King of Cups comes up as well as the Two of Swords. Now, I always tell people that there's nothing to fear but fear itself. Seriously. I don't see a third party, but I will tell you, Cancers, listen, this is where you're going to have to discover where your power is, which is in your mind. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 air cards. So this is all about your intuition and your perception. I feel like This is going to be, I can see, this is what I want to tell you. Be careful in the month of August because I can see either an air sign or another water sign, actually, that is telling lies about your lover. Either lies about your lover or lies about you. Whatever it is, that person is being manipulative. I can see it as being somebody either in his family, her family. Maybe it's a rival. Maybe it's just one of your enemies in general. Let me tell you the cards that you got. You got the Two of Wands. You got the Nine of Swords. You got the King of Cups. You got the Two of Swords, the Knight of Swords. So this water sign right here might be actively all the time up to no good. That's where things kind of turn. But see, this Ace of Wands comes up. So this is where somebody else's power manifests over you. You got to be careful with that. I can see somebody lying to you. Somebody's definitely trying to manipulate your love life, Cancer. So just to let you guys know, universally, it is a problem with people trying to manipulate cancers, in particular the Cancer. Nobody understands why. Nobody cares, but you have to be able to think for yourself. You cannot get caught up with people that lie, that lie. Somebody gonna be lying to you. And I can see this power manifesting in the month of August, which could possibly cause problems and issues. I'm going to flip this over while I read you guys' chats real quick because I got to make sure, I got to make sure that nobody is, I don't want y'all to see my bed and stuff and that it's not made up. All right. So, yes, Cancer Moon here. Will my new Cancer man stay with me like he claimed before I relocate? Someone wishing bad luck on me. That's exactly what I was gonna get in with. Now, I will tell you, Cancers, that if you are dealing with an air sign, male or female, you have to be careful of the energies around them because they've got some messed up energy that seems to be irradiating from either family or either the people that they hang around. So there's definitely some treachery. Sorry, guys, I'll just show the cards. I was tripping. See down here where you got that Knight of Swords. Now, looking at the start of the month, this is a really tight connection. This is where you have a really tight connection with your significant other. But then you can see some energy starts to come in. It's either from an air sign or a water sign. Okay. Then down here, you got the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. I'm going to clarify these two right here because we're going to really break it down today. Okay. Blessed in Love says, I'm dealing with the air sign. Is his mother the karmic? His mother is Scorpio. It's definitely a possibility that his mother could be trying to split up the relationship. Absolutely. You can bet your bottom dollar that mothers will do that because they think that, some mothers are overbearing. Okay. Sweet Chariot says, my husband is a Gemini. Okay, I'm going to flip the camera back over now. And I'm going to clarify these two court cards here because I'm wondering why they're here. Spirit, give me some clarity on the King of Cups. The reason why I can tell is because of the Ten of Swords and the Two of Swords. So it could very well be family. Absolutely. Or it could be somebody close to family, like your baby daddy, baby mama. See, judgment. Somebody's going to be judging the relationship. Now, Cancer, if you're in a bad relationship that you cannot handle, then it might be you that's judging that relationship and making a decision on whether or not you want to move forward. So if you get broke up with by Cancer, also the person that's in the chat room, the judgment card represents the Scorpio as well as the Cancer. So it just really depends on what's in your heart. If you love that person and you want to be with them, obviously, something like that wouldn't make a difference. But if you are, as a Cancer, judging whether or not you want to be with a person, then that very well could come up. Okay, but then again, also Spirit is saying that you need to use good judgment and don't judge in the wrong way, because some people can use really, really bad judgment. See, the Eight of Swords. Okay. So the Eight of Swords says that before you make a move, you need to really, really think about what it is that you're doing, because the relationship looks like it is going, it is going to be at a crossroads in August, whatever relationship you're in. And it's either going to lead to a new beginning or an ending. So I think I saw this for the Aries too. It's going to be all about the decision that you make. Now, just keep in mind that those decisions don't always have to be permanent, but they do. And see, also, but I feel like that Eight of Swords disturbs me. I feel like especially being next to that Two of Swords, somebody trying to control your mind. And you have to decipher what it is. Spirit, give me some clarity on this Knight of Swords. What are they doing here? Okay. So they talking. They having very, very deep conversation. Deep penetrating conversation with either your partner. Maybe it can be the people surrounding your partner. They talking all the time. They're trying to block it. Okay. So Cancers, you know what? Let me tell y'all something. Don't ever let anybody block you. Don't ever let anybody block you. Okay. Stop allowing that to happen to your relationships. We all right now, all Cancers, everybody, well, not everybody, some people don't have that issue, but there's a lot of people whose relationships or either your love life is being blocked and you just don't see it. So this air sign, it could either be air or fire. This person is talking, they're just, I feel like now, if this is not the case for you, this is your communication with your partner. Do you have good communication with your lover? If you do, then you have to look inside of the relationship. I'm sorry, if you don't, yeah, if you do have good communication, then you have to look outside of the relationship. If you don't, well, either way, actually, if you know that it's not a communication problem and that you don't originally have that problem, and that person is like opened up to you, and then all of a sudden something starts happening, you can believe that somebody's trying to manipulate and block the situation. Could either be air or fire. Okay. Sweet Chariot Tarot, come get a reading, because I do know that it depends on what all is in his chart. But, Geminis can sometimes be difficult to deal with. So this reading might be for you, if your Gemini is either blocking energy from you, or either not communicating with you, then you know that it's a problem from within, or it could be outside of the relationship. You never can tell. But you see this Ace of Wands that comes up. This card represents a manifestation of power, is what this Ace of Wands is representing. Then you got the Ten of Swords and this Queen of Swords. We're going to clarify who she is. She could be the ex. She could be somebody that doesn't like you. She could be an enemy. Okay. All right. I'm back, y'all. Good grief. I don't want to show my smorgasbord of spiritual items over there. All right. Spirits, clarify who this Queen of Swords is. See? Might even be a psychic vampire. Four of Cups represents an empty person. Now, if you are with a partner and they're empty, they may not show you as much appreciation because this could be coming from inside of the relationship. But the way that I look at it, because, I'm a Cancer as well, just looking at it, especially with this Two of Swords. This is somebody that does that you know what that Two of Swords represents? I'm going to keep it real with you. It can represent somebody in your life being nosy. I swear to Goddess. Button they nose into stuff that don't have nothing to do with them. And there's a lot of people out there. Oh, I don't think that this relationship, you know what? I was just talking to somebody about that today, you guys. This is crazy. I did a reading today. I was just talking to her about it. I was talking to her about the fact that it's important for you to find out and pay attention to all of the signs that maybe some of your friends can be practicing witchcraft, which is why I don't necessarily believe in having online friends because you never know what they're doing. Okay, now check this out. I don't believe in people just doing spiritual work on people without their knowledge and their permission. Let's say that you're a witch or even you're just a female and you got some female or male in your life that's doing witchcraft on you. I don't think that's right. Oh, well, I think that this person is so I'm just going to do a quick breakup on this person and da 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 da. No, and this is probably the reason why I don't have a lot of witchy friends, because I don't want them doing work on me and trying to manipulate my life and trying to make it seem like I can't make my own decisions. I don't deal with that. Okay, you got to be able to mind your own business. And you can tell that there's a group of people that don't know how to mind their own business. Like I said, this is either family, bad friends, and I can tell you that's what it is. Because the very first card that you got is the Two of Wands. Okay. Nobody should ever be manipulating you into being alone or any of that. If they're doing that, they ain't your friend. In particular, this person right here, this looks like an ex of either you or your lover. Could be any zodiac sign. I'm seeing either air or water. Like I said, you see that Four of Cups. Oh, I missed that person. Oh, I want. Uh-uh. So a lot of you probably need to do a cord cutting this 30 on July the 31st. Because ex-lovers will try to manipulate you. Okay, and people around will try to manipulate you. So I look at everything from a witchy standpoint. I was going to use my Witch's Tarot deck to do this reading, but I really do like this deck. I get a lot of information from these cards. My Witch's Tarot deck is still my favorite deck, though. We're going to look at the single Cancers, and then we're going to move on to the Leos in the next video. So make sure that y'all click the bell notification so that y'all can be notified when I go live. All right, spirit guides for the single Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, the Star card flipped over. What energies are you seeing surrounding Cancer's love life for the singles? Do you see new love coming in? Do you see love coming back? What do you see, spirits? Okay. First of all, you did get the Star card. Uh, and then it turned bad. I knew it. Some of y'all got an Aquarius that is very closely tied to you, maybe even of some relation. A lot of y'all Cancers that are single, the reason why you're single is because of generational hex work. The Ten of Wands comes up, the Judgment card, the Eight of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like Spirits is saying that it's time for you to use your personal power to manifest your love life. I don't see a new lover coming in. I was going to say that it could be this Aquarius, but if it is, you probably don't want to deal with that person anyway. The Judgment card does tell me that something either in the past or some kind of repeating cycle is playing out in your life. So those of you that are single, you're definitely single for a reason. And it ain't because of your choice, to be honest with you. You can tell. Now, the Two of Wands could indicate that somebody is coming in, but I feel like there's difficulty around that situation, and there seems to be a third party, either air or earth or fire. It could be air, earth, fire, or water, in particular a Scorpio or a Cancer, that seems to be keeping you. You need cord cuttings. If you're still single, Cancer, it is because you are still connected with this person that, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I done did readings for people to where they're single because of their bloodline, but it seems like their rivals or their enemies can even be people that they don't even know. The Star card tells me a lot that your spirits are trying to illuminate this fact. So you may be catching judgment, feeling closed in, feeling like, you can't get out, feeling trapped. The Eight of Swords can represent somebody that's feeling trapped. The Nine of Wands, the advice is to be brave and strong and push through it and put up boundaries. You see how this person has put up boundaries and said, hey, because I feel like just what's all over this reading, and I can tell you that I know from personal experience, personal spiritual experience as well, that I have actually felt targeted and felt like my love life or my sexual energy was being tampered with just for somebody else's benefit. So it's like, okay, this is your life, this is your life force, but I'm not going to allow you to use it because I want to use it. And you can definitely tell I smell elder all over it. A lot of you have toxic, abusive relationships with like elders. Okay, because the generational hex that was passed down to you was decided upon by your elder. Whether or not, whether or not they were conscious of it or not, it doesn't matter. A lot of people will say, well, why would this person do that? It doesn't matter. The whole point of it is to fix it, transcend, and grow from it. And the Nine of Wands is also when you manifest what you want. So I do feel that spirits is definitely saying that they can see a new lover coming in sometime probably in September. Looking more so towards the end of the month, early September is when a new lover could possibly come in. But I'm going to tell you something. If you are in chains, locked up, and your spirit is somewhere else, then, it can make things difficult. This Eight of Swords is saying a lot to me. A lot of people are like that, though. A lot of people, your sexual energy kind of hangs in the balance, and Kundalini is being blocked. There's no energetic flow, and you can tell that whatever it is, it's generational. And then it's also something to do with spirituality, spirit guides. I feel like a lot of you cancers, at least you'll know, like you're going to know. Your intuition is going to be telling you all kinds of stuff. So I do feel like a lot of you are going to be focusing on cutting the cords to people that are trying to keep you in bondage, people that are binding you. Okay. Yeah. Even though you're not doing anything but trying to live your life, and people are like, I want to bind that person from doing that. I want to make sure that nobody is with them forever. And it's like, you'll see that spirit come up. You'll see that spirit come up, and it'll even manifest in people, and you'll be like, what? Never again. Nobody. You ever hear people try to curse your love life and be like, nobody's ever gonna love you. Nobody's ever gonna want you, especially your ex. Don't nobody want you. Oh, and you hit 40. My ex told me I wasn't fertile no more. I started doing work on him. I said, try to call me and tell me, you probably can't have no kids no more anyway. First of all, stay up out of my uterus, buddy. Okay, you kind of we gonna have to draw the line here. Okay, I had children by you, but you don't dictate to me what my uterus is doing. So I've actually, dealt with stuff like that, and it's absolutely disgusting. It's a way of keeping you in prison. It's a way of keeping you in bondage. Because if you move forward from your ex and you young enough, then of course your new lover is going to want to have children with you naturally, unless you decide that you don't want them and somebody's had a vasectomy or they tubes tied. Okay, but that's just my situation, because I was sort of breeded, and I had, I still got people right now obsessed with my uterus, actually. But no, a woman doesn't turn 40 or 41 or either 45 or even 50. Women can still have their fertilities well up in their 60s and 70s. So that's a lie. And as soon as they start trying to imprison you, because you know that your kundalini don't actually rise until you in your mid 30s. So they got this, the women are under a trick, especially. They tricking y'all women. Then the next thing you know, health problems kick in, and you like, what the? So, I know I'm starting a diet and exercise program. I'm going to start exercising every day, and I don't care what nobody say. Call me fat, call me skinny, call me obese, call me whatever you want. I'm still going to do my thing. Hello? Because when you start exercising and working out, then your body is going to start doing what it do. And I've been doing yoga. And you got nosy people that's like, she's doing yoga, I want to stop her. And I'm very telepathic, so I see and hear stuff that y'all don't see and hear. That's how I'm able to know this, okay? So I really feel as though there's a lover that is supposed to come in, but there's distractions, family distractions, people accusing you of not closing the bread up all the way, people accusing you of this, and that cancer. And the reason why is because, they want to control you. So this has been something that has been consistently going on with the cancers. Oh, and by the way, I did a cancer lover and singles reading for July. Go back and look at that one because that one will tell you, like, I think that there was supposed to be a lover coming in. Well, they already trying to split that up. No, no, no. You ever come from a family of people and as soon as you meet somebody, they trying to break y'all up? Or y'all ever deal with a man or a woman with that kind of family to where they put a lot of pressure on you and try to, that is because they don't want to lose their source of energy. Okay. Now, some people would say, arguably, that this has something to do with Satanism, and it doesn't. Okay. But I'm just telling y'all what I know about what happens. It don't necessarily have to do it, just for some reason people just do that. Oh, that person is not good enough for you. And I don't think you should be with that person. And guys, and I say this to men and women cancers. If you allow people to do that, they will continuously to tear, they're going to continue to tear down your relationship. So that's why God is not going to bring that person into your life so that you can just hurt them. It's like, hold on, it ain't time. This person ain't really discovered. But now you going to have to discover that. You're going to have to realize the real lies. And do you want, like, this is the whole thing about it. People that come from those families, they have to make a choice. And nobody has to make a choice or choose between nobody because I'll move away and you won't know where I'm at or have my phone number to contact me. Okay, but I can see heavy familial or either past relationship. The judgment and the Eight of Swords means that there is somebody in the past trying to keep you. And this is the whole thing about it. What makes you think that I'm going to wait 10, 20 years for you? That's a trick. Don't ever fall for that. Somebody tell you, I'm going away to study in Africa. Will you wait for me for 5 years? And you're supposed to say, probably not. Guys, don't fall for the okie doke to where, don't fall for the okie doke, guys, to where you're being tricked into throwing away your life. Oh, are you going to wait 8 years for me? I'll be 50 years old by then. No, I'm not. Okay. Sorry, not going to happen. I'm not going to sit and waste my life for you. And anybody that would ask you to do that is up to no good. But I can see that a lot of you cancers do have somebody like that that's up to no good. And what you need to do is you look, time waits for no man. Nobody's going to sit up there and it's like, I might come back. Oh, I'm over here married to so and so, but I might come back to you. Who knows? uh-uh. So the judgment and the Eight of Swords is saying that you need to cut ties with your past. And it comes primarily through the male species. For some reason, men decided, hey, I'm going to see how long this person will wait for me. Girl. Go get your groove back, okay? Cut the cords, get a cleanse, and get your groove back. All right, I'm going to look at the rest of y'all comments, and then I am going to go. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching through the playback, make sure that you hit that blessed and love. Yes, the love interest is doing work towards the cancer. Yes, they are. Okay, even though cancer is stated they don't want to be with them, they don't want nothing to do with them, they're still doing it. Okay, and you just, like, you don't have to be afraid of it. You just have to do what you got to do spiritually, which is cut the cord. I might do a group cord cutting ritual to kind of cut costs for y'all. so that y'all can start moving forward, because that's no good. That's no bueno. No, I'm not going to wait 10 years from you. It's never going to happen. Have a nice life. Go do what you got to do with your life, because you made those choices. And I'm not going to choose to go through those choices with you to where I'm just sitting here rotting. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. All right. So, anyway, if you guys need a reading, like I said, the link to my website is below, and I will be right back with the Leo readings. Okay. Love and light.